There really is no reason why I shouldn't have done this by now. I've been slacking, like most of y'all. So I'm going to talk about 4 things that you need to consider before you do your song release. So 1, strategy, marketing, distribution, publicity. Alright, so strategy. The strategy is basically the smart thinking and approach that makes this a unique thing. Like, why should people pay attention to what you're doing? Why? Why should they care? Why should I care? Why should anyone care what you're doing? So strategy gives whatever we're going to discuss after, it gives them purpose, like it gives them life. It could be an expensive video ad, it could be an expensive music video, it could be a controversial story. Essentially, the strategy is how you're going to roll out the information regarding the project. So where do you start from? Like, no one is thinking about you at the moment, no one is thinking about your song. So how do you get into that spot where people are like, oh, this is something to look forward to? So the strategy essentially is something that draws people's attention. So what is that thing that is going to draw people's attention to your project? So I don't want to dive into details, so I'm just gonna give an overview of all the steps. So the strategy gives purpose to the marketing. So the marketing will sort of go depending on what the strategy is. So the marketing is not independent, but is dependent on the strategy. So from the strategy, you have the marketing. So when the marketing is done, which is like getting to the people, informing them, making them aware, showing them what the thing is about. It could be a trailer, it could be the artwork, it could be the dates. So for websites, when it comes to distribution, these are the actual websites that you use. Like, how does the song get to the actual people? So the song itself, from your lab, from your label, from your studio, how does the song move from you to reach the actual people? How does my song reach you guys? It could be streaming, it could be downloads, it could be for sale, it could be iTunes, Deezer, SoundCloud, AudioMac, The Natives, Retunes, Zambian Music Blog, Z-Hype Mag. It doesn't really matter. The point is, when the marketing is done right, people will get the song from wherever they need to, regardless of... I feel people really need to move away from the perception that people will get a certain song based off where the song is. People will get your song based off the marketing that you do. So if you follow the procedure, the strategy gives purpose to the marketing executes the strategy in the sense of marketing it, then there's the distribution of the song to get to the people. So that means the marketing needs to be done prior to the song release. I know a lot of people do marketing after the song is out, which really is not as effective as before, because people right now, their attention span is so low that the expectation or the anticipation by the marketing before a song or album is dropped gives it more of an advantage or edge, so that people actually get to be excited and look forward to this. Because if you do it after, people are like, okay, yeah, okay. But then if they see something before the actual release, they'll be like, what's that? What's that? Who is this guy? So the more they see it, the more they anticipate it, the more the chances of them actually downloading the song. So after the distribution is done, people actually have the song. The next step, which is the last one, is publicity. So publicity is basically shining the light or putting a spotlight on all the stuff you've done. So this could be things like interviews, radio interviews, TV interviews, blogs, magazines, newspapers, platforms like there's Zambian Influencer or ZMB Talks, there's is it High Five? There's quite a bit of things that you could actually do after the song is released, which fall under publicity, and some are video, some are audio, some are text. So depending on the strategy, you'd know what platforms would best support your publicity for your project. So 4 things: strategy, marketing, distribution, publicity. So figure out how the best way to draw attention to your song is market the song, push it even before it's out. Make sure people are anticipating the project. Distribution, make sure you get to the people. Based off the strategies, you know your target audience, you know where they are found, you know what websites would be the most effective for you. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be all the websites depending on the strategy. The fourth thing is publicity. Make sure people know that the thing came out. It could be a newspaper article, could be a blog article, could be your Facebook page boosted, could be another. Actually, it can't be your Facebook, it has to be someone else talking about you. Publicity works in such a way that you have to be represented or spoken about by someone else other than yourself. So it has to be some other page, some other website, some other blogger, could be a newspaper, news website. So all these other platforms have to be speaking independently of you in the third person, saying this or so and so did this, then, when, or how, or where. So that's what basically publicity is. So I could go in detail on all the 4 different aspects, but like right now I just want to give like an overview. If you are interested, if you want to know more, you could inbox me. We could set up a meeting. I could explain. If I can explain on phone, I can do it. If we need to meet in person, I can do it in person. So basically, I'm just trying to give an overview of the 4 steps that you need to look into before you put out a song. I hope this was helpful to someone. I hope this video was okay. I hope I need to do this again, because really this took yeah. So thank you for watching. Until next time. It's been a while, sorry, and yeah, we're back.